technology acknowledges that our campuses are located on the unceded traditional territories of the Coast Salish nations of Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh.
Good afternoon, my name is Thomas Adams, and here are your sports headlines to 1 o'clock. The Vancouver Canucks beat the Nashville Predators at a score of 5-4 yesterday. Forwards Evander Kane and Brock Besser both pick up a pair of goals. Besser's first goal of the game was assisted by rookie Tom Willander, giving him his first career NHL point. The rookie was called up to replace Quinn Hughes in the lineup, but has maintained a spot upon Hughes' return.
I don't know, I just got the puck. I felt like the ice was pretty open, so just took some ice, got a little bit of speed on the defender and just tried to go around him. I guess I got around him and just sent the puck, and I thought I saw someone in the back, so.
Willander and the Canucks will look to continue their momentum against the Chicago Blackhawks in Vancouver tomorrow night. Staying with the Canucks, Vancouver has parted ways with Vitaly Kravtsov. General Manager Patrick Allvin announced Tuesday that the team has placed the 25-year-old Russian winger on unconditional waivers for the purpose of contract termination. Kravtsov came to Vancouver's training camp in Penticton, BC, and was later assigned to the club's American Hockey League affiliate, the Abbotsford Canucks, where he had 1 goal and 3 assists in 10 games. The Canucks initially picked up Kravtsov from the New York Rangers in February 2023, but he played most of the last 2 seasons in the KHL. The 6'3", 186-pound forward had 1 goal and 1 assist over 16 games during the 2022-23 season. He registered 27 goals and 31 assists across 66 games during the 2024-25 campaign. More around the NHL, Connor McDavid reached 1,100 career points yesterday in his game against the St. Louis Blues as his pass to Jack Roslovic finds the back of the net. The Oilers captain has reached the feat in 726 career games, making him the 4th fastest player to achieve this accolade. The only other players to have hit 1,100 points marks faster as Wayne Gretzky, Mario Lemieux, and Mike Bossy. The Dallas Stars are hosting a Stadium Series game next season at AT&T Stadium in Dallas, home of the Dallas Cowboys. The venue has a seating capacity of 80,000 fans. The Stars drew out an attendance of 85,000 fans when they played the Nashville Predators in the Cotton Bowl in 2020. This year's NHL Stadium Series game will be hosted by the Boston Bruins when they take on the Tampa Bay Lightning at Raymond James Stadium this winter. The Vancouver Rise will be playing their first ever playoff match tonight against the Ottawa Rapid at Swangard Stadium tonight. In their inaugural season, the women's football club finished 3rd place overall in the league and hope to make a splash in the playoffs. Vancouver Rise midfielder Nikki Stanton spoke about their first year in the league.
Unbelievable. Vancouver has shown up so huge for us. Our first game and BC Place was probably one of the highlights of my career. There was like over 14,000 people, and then every game at Swangard, the fans are amazing. Like, our atmosphere is so electric. They have showed up so big, and I consider myself so lucky to get to play in front of them every single game.
The 2 teams will be looking to bring their A game as they split the season matchups with 2 wins, 2 losses, and a draw facing each other. The head of Major League Soccer is coming to Vancouver to lobby for the Whitecaps. Commissioner Don Garber will be in the city this week speaking to business leaders and public officials, and high on his list of talking points is the team's stadium deal with BC Place. Garber says the club isn't in a sustainable situation because of the scheduling issues with the stadium and the fact that the Whitecaps receive limited amount of revenue from food and beverages sold at the games. Whitecaps CEO and sporting director Axel Schuster says the team is among the top 10 in MLS when it comes to attendance, but sits at the bottom in food and beverage revenue. The Whitecaps' current lease with BC Place expires at the end of December. BC Place says it's having productive discussions with the MLS club about renewing its lease, but any agreement has to factor in more than just revenue. As the NFL trade deadline has just come to an end, we have seen some groundbreaking moves from NFL teams. The most recent one being Dallas Cowboys trading defensive tackle Quinnen Williams from the New York Jets. It seems as though the Cowboys are looking to tighten up their defense, which is ranked 2nd worst in the league. They also have picked up linebacker Logan Wilson from Cincinnati earlier today. Thank you so much for tuning in to your sports headlines at 1 o'clock. I'm Thomas Adams, and have a great rest of your day.